I'm Ryan and this is Marsh. We live on a small piece of land in the Ouachita Mountains, where the pine ridges stretch on for miles, and the hollows hold on to the morning fog, and the seasons still shape the way you live. These mountains are rugged but quiet, untamed but familiar. They've taught me patience, grit, and how to slow down. Our home is a converted shipping container tucked into the trees. We grow what we can, haul our own water, and use what the land gives: firewood, space, and solitude. Every day brings something different: clearing brush, mending fences, gathering wild edibles. And always Marsh is close by, keeping watch and leading the way down a trail only she remembers. This channel is about real off-grid living in the heart of the Ouachitas. No shortcuts, no staging, just an honest look at the work, the beauty, and the peace that come with living close to the land. I cannot believe how blessed the Ouachitas have been in the southern region with rain and vegetables and fruit. Every day when I go into the garden, there's cucumbers and peppers and tomatoes and lettuce. Here I'm hoping to make some pickles, and I've got a salad that'll last me a couple of days. The weeds are getting tall. It's time to weed eat. It's not my favorite thing to do, but a friend of mine gave me one of these little DeWalt electric weed eaters, and I really love it. No two-stroke oil, no gas. It's charged by the solar during the day, and it'll do more than what I need it to do. I've been trying to do 100 kettlebell swings every day. I've only missed a few days for the last week and a half. I spend a lot of time inside editing video, and I feel like this is a good way to get a little exercise, a little cardio, a little strength training. On this day, I'm planning to work on the nesting box in the chicken coop and make it where the eggs fall out, and I don't have to go into the coop to get the eggs. But I need a set of hinges and a latch to keep that door closed. So I'm running to town to the local hardware store to grab those. Sometimes when I have an idea but I don't really know how to get started on it, it helps me to write it out or maybe even draw it out on paper. It just seems to make things go a little smoother if you kind of have a game plan when you get out to the coop with a bunch of wood. I've picked up some scrap wood from back in town. A friend of mine has a construction project going on where he's building a house. And I got some cut off OSB and a couple of 2x4 studs to help me with this project. It's been warm outside, but this morning was cool, 71 degrees. Great day to get out, and it's been cloud covered most of the morning, so hopefully it won't get too warm. That 86% humidity kind of scares me.
Visited once, and we've been rehearsing there for months. And it's funny, you can deny somebody in conversation, you can deny somebody to yourself, but in the songs, all that shit comes out.
Wow. Wow.
Well, thank you for watching it. That's.
I loved it. It was such an interesting.
I've built a lot on this land, and some of it is simple, like fencing, shelters, sheds for four-wheelers. But projects like the chicken coop, my cabin, the garden, or even something as specific as the egg catcher, those mean more to me. They're part of a bigger goal. A goal of self-reliance, self-sufficiency. I like working with my hands. It's honest work. And in times like these, being able to provide for yourself and rely that your systems have backups and that your backups are in good working order, that's not just satisfying, it's valuable. This isn't just about living off grid. It's about building a life I can stand behind, one project at a time.
You're gone, but you're not forgot. You got the cash, but your credit's no good. You flip the script, you shot the clock. Stuff tape makes you hush. Flip the script, and you shot the clock. And I remember when neon used to burn so bright and big.
There's something different about building a life on a land that's yours. Every fence post, every shovel of dirt, it all means more when you know you're not just working the land, you're shaping the future on it, your future. I'm proud of what I've built here. There is nothing flashy or perfect about any of it, but it's mine. And that makes every project, every challenge, every quiet morning feel worth it.
Bring your joy to my eyes and tell me everything's gonna be alright. Seems as though a month ago I was beta cat.
I've been making small upgrades around the coop, trying to make things easier for me and a little cleaner for the hens. And in the morning when Today I'm building a simple egg catcher. In theory, it should guide the eggs down a gentle slope into a padded box below, keeping them calm, unbroken, and out of the way. If it works, it'll save me time. It'll reduce waste. It'll help with one more piece of the self-sufficiency puzzle. And it'll keep their poop off of my feet. I won't have to go into the coop. Of course, theory and chickens don't always agree. So we'll see what the flock thinks. I hate screws that are hard to get.
The kids are in town for a funeral, so pack the car and dry your eyes. I know they got plenty of young blood left in them, and plenty nights under pink skies you taught them to enjoy. So clean the house, clear the drawers, mop the floors, and stand tall. No one's ever been here before or at all. And don't you mention all the inches that are scraped on the door frame. We all know you tiptoed up the floor.
Just adding the lid and the hinges now. This is pretty much the last step. I kept the lid simple and easy to open, solid enough to keep the raccoons and possums out.
The kids are in town for a funeral, and the grass all smells the same as the day he broke your arm swinging on that kid out on the river. You bailed him out, never said a thing about Jesus or the way he's living. If you could see him now, you'd be proud, or you'd think days yuppie. Your funeral was beautiful. They got hurt, you coming. If you could see him now, you'd be proud, or you'd think days yuppie. Your funeral was beautiful. They got hurt, you coming. Kids are in town for the funeral. Pack the car and dry your eyes. I know they got plenty young blood left in them, and plenty nights under pink skies you taught them to enjoy.
And that's it. Nothing real fancy, but it does the job. It's built from pretty much all scraps except for the hinges and the latch. A few screws and a bit of time. And honestly, projects like this, little solutions to everyday problems, are some of my favorites. Egg test in 3, 2, 1. We'll see how the chickens take to it, but if it works, this is one small step towards making the day-to-day a little smoother. If you like practical, hands-on projects like this,
Pretty exciting.
and watching life take shape one step at a time, go ahead and hit the subscription button. There's always something being built, fixed, or figured out around here.
Alright, so that is exciting. The egg catcher works. I'm gonna make me a bottle of water, and I think I'm gonna go for a little swim in the creek. Go, action. Good girl. Come here, load up. Let's go for a swim. Load up. Load up. Is that in your way? Load up. Load up. Alright, well, you're not loading up. I'm gonna go by myself. Are you gonna go? Let's go. God bless. So simple to load up. You like to do it this way.
We've got a riser
In our midst.
He will get the last lap.
It's the last thing he gets.
He used to roll around in that
Red dirt mud.
now he's skipping town
In the riser south blood.
Here we go, Mars. You excited? Let's go.
We'll do it all. Everything on our own. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? I don't quite know how to say how I feel. Those 3 words are said too much. They're not enough. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. Let's waste time chasing cars around our heads. I need your grace to remind me to find my own. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. All that I am, all that I ever was, is here in your perfect eyes. They're all I can see. I don't know where, confused about how as well. Just know that these things will never change for us at all. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world?